walking. And I realize I don't hear anything going on behind me. And when I look back, I see my brothers, Ben and Henry, still on shore, talking about, girl, you crazy. At least here on the plantation, yeah, we're being beaten and starved, but we don't know what's out there. We don't even know what the word freedom means. Let's stay here, and we'll just stay here and just be happy together and die together here in Maryland. I said, the devil is a liar. Before I be a slave, I'll be buried in my grave. And so I was begging my brothers to please come with me, but they refused. And they dragged me back to the plantation. Dragged me like a man. Easy, I'm a lady. Get off of me. My brothers dragged me back to the plantation. And I was still trying to convince them that freedom is that way. And they said, Harriet, please don't make us go. And then my brothers, they started to cry. I didn't say bow and sigh. No, I said cry. Cry. Okay. Look, still holding hands. You can cry with both hands. So my brothers are crying, and I'm still trying to convince them that, did I say stop? And I'm still trying to convince them that freedom, crossing that river, is the only way. And in spite of my protest, ladies and gentlemen, I didn't get anywhere with them. However, I did learn an important lesson from this, one that I would never forget. You see, freedom is only for those who are bold enough to take it. And I would have to run alone because two things I had a right to, liberty or death. And if I could not have one, oh yes, I would have the other. For I had heard my people's groans and sighs, and I had seen their tears. And I would give every drop of blood in my veins to free them. And when the time has come for me to go, the Lord will let them take me. Thank you, you're free, brother. Thank you, my bald brother, you're free. You going that way? Okay. So now, when I was 24 years old, I fell in love with John Tubman. And he was a handsome devil of a man, ladies, and he was a free black. There were many free blacks in the southern states in Maryland at the time, and John asked me to be his wife. You know, you're going to be my John. Come back here, brother. So John, my husband, ladies, like I said, he was a free, tall, dark chocolate, bald drink of water. And John asked me to be his wife. And at first I said no because I was enslaved. And if John and I had children, they would also be enslaved. But John overcame my fears and my concerns with promises to set me free somehow. And so we was married by jumping over a broom. Well, I jumped. He just did like a little shuffle. You see, in the year 1844, there was no legal way for African Americans in this country to get married because we were not considered humans. We were not allowed in the churches and the courthouses. So we all had to take a regular house broom that you sweep your floors with. We would lay them down on the ground, we'd interlock our fingers, and then we would jump over the broom, which is a West African tradition, an Ashanti tribe custom, which symbolizes going over the threshold and into one's home and starting one's lives together. And ladies and gentlemen, for 4 years, John and I were so happy, except for the fact that John never understood what it meant to be enslaved. Because every time I closed my eyes, I could see the horsemen coming, and I could hear the screams of women and children being taken to a far worse slavery than here. Often I would wake in terror screaming that I was being dragged away in chains.